by fear. Nanjing, 1937. A bustling metropolis, now shrouded in an ominous silence. The air is thick with the stench of death, a suffocating reminder of the lives lost. The streets are stained crimson, a gruesome testament to the horrors unfolding. Blood flows like rivers, painting a macabre picture of despair. This is not a nightmare. This is a living hell, where every corner hides a new terror. This is the Nanjing Massacre, a dark chapter in human history, etched in blood and tears. The Japanese Imperial Army, drunk on conquest, had stormed the city. Their boots echoed like thunder, heralding doom. Their promise? A new era of prosperity, a cruel irony masking their true intentions. The reality? A descent into unimaginable barbarity, acts of violence that defy comprehension. Civilians cowered in terror as soldiers, transformed into demons, rampaged through the streets, their cries for mercy met with cold indifference. Families huddled together, their whispers choked with fear. Every shadow, a potential threat. Each footstep outside their doors could herald their doom. The sound of marching soldiers, a harbinger of death. The city, once vibrant and alive, was now a hunting ground. Its beauty, marred by the scars of war. Hope, it seemed, had breathed its last. The spirit of Nanjing crushed under the weight of unspeakable atrocities. As we delve into the horrors that befell Nanjing, one must ask, how could such atrocities occur? If you found this preview engaging, please support our channel by subscribing, sharing, and commenting. Your support helps us bring more untold stories to light. The Japanese soldiers, driven by a twisted sense of superiority, saw the people of Nanjing as less than human. Their lives were deemed worthless, their pleas for mercy ignored. The soldiers, once disciplined, descended into depravity. Rape became a sport, murder a pastime. Young girls, barely old enough to understand, were dragged from their homes, their screams swallowed by the night, their innocence stolen in the most brutal way imaginable. Men were lined up and used for bayonet practice, their bodies left to rot in the streets. The elderly, their pleas for mercy falling on deaf ears, were shot or bayoneted. The streets of Nanjing echoed with the sounds of suffering. What drives humanity to such depths? The Yangtze River, once a symbol of life and prosperity, turned into a crimson tide, a haunting reflection of the unimaginable bloodshed that had unfolded. Bodies, their faces frozen in a silent scream, bobbed along the water's surface, a macabre testament to the brutality that had been unleashed upon the innocent. The stench of death clung to the air, a suffocating reminder of the carnage. The once bustling streets of Nanjing were now eerily silent, littered with the remnants of a shattered community. The soldiers, their uniforms stained with the blood of innocents, laughed as they recounted their deeds. Their laughter echoed through the desolate streets, a chilling sound that would haunt the survivors for years to come. They posed for photographs, their grinning faces a stark contrast to the horror they inflicted. These images, captured in time, serve as a grim reminder of the depths of human cruelty. Their humanity, it seemed, had been extinguished. The cold, emotionless expressions on their faces revealed a disturbing detachment from the atrocities they committed. The world, tragically, remained largely oblivious. As the people of Nanjing suffered, the rest of the world continued with their lives, unaware of the scale of the tragedy unfolding. News of the atrocities trickled out, but the full extent of the horror remained hidden. The few reports that did emerge were often met with disbelief or indifference. The world was consumed by its own problems, turning a blind eye to the suffering in Nanjing. The cries for help went unanswered, and the river of blood continued to flow, a silent witness to the forgotten massacre. Can we ever truly comprehend the scale of this tragedy? A handful of Westerners, witnessing the carnage, risked their lives to establish a safety zone. John Rabe, a German businessman, became an unlikely hero. He sheltered thousands, his courage a beacon in the darkness, but the safety zone was a fragile bubble in a sea of madness. The Japanese soldiers, bound by no law, often ignored its boundaries. The world, caught in the throes of its own turmoil, watched in silence. The Nanjing Massacre became a symbol of international indifference. Why did the international community fail to act? A stark reminder that even in the face of unspeakable evil, silence can be the deadliest weapon. The wounds of Nanjing remain. For survivors, the memories remain. A haunting echo of a nightmare they cannot escape. The city itself bears the scars, a reminder of the day humanity faltered. The massacre left an indelible stain on Sino-Japanese relations. Trust, shattered by the brutality, remains elusive. The ghosts of Nanjing continue to haunt, a reminder of the fragility of peace. The world too bears a scar. The massacre serves as a chilling testament to the capacity for human cruelty. A reminder that indifference in the face of evil is complicity. How do we heal from such deep scars? Through remembrance, reconciliation, and a commitment to peace. The Nanjing Massacre must never be forgotten. It stands as a stark reminder of the depths of human cruelty and the consequences of unchecked aggression. The stories of the victims, their suffering, must be told and retold. Each narrative is a testament to their resilience and a plea for justice. These voices echo through time, urging us to listen and to act. We must remember, not to dwell in the past, but to learn from it. By understanding the horrors of Nanjing, we can better appreciate the value of peace and the importance of vigilance against tyranny. Denial, revisionism, these are the tools of those who seek to repeat history. They distort the truth and dishonor the memory of the victims. We must stand firm against these distortions. We must fight against these forces, with truth and with remembrance. By preserving the facts and honoring the memories, we safeguard the lessons learned and protect future generations. The memory of Nanjing is a call to action. It compels us to advocate for justice and to ensure that such atrocities are never repeated. We must strive for a world where such atrocities are unthinkable. A world where the sanctity of human life is upheld and where compassion triumphs over hatred. A world where human dignity is paramount and where peace is not a fleeting dream but a lasting reality. This vision requires our collective effort and unwavering commitment. We owe it to the victims of Nanjing. Their suffering and their courage must not be in vain. Their legacy is a beacon for humanity. As we remember the past, we must ask ourselves, how can we ensure such horrors never happen again? By remembering and learning, we build a foundation for a more just and peaceful world. Let us honor the past to protect the future. What other untold stories or historical events would you like us to unravel or cover? Share your thoughts and help us continue this journey of remembrance and education, and kindly hit that subscribe button to appreciate our effort.